What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about TAI today, TAR's AI. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys, and let's get into it, okay? It is the 23rd day of August, and here we are, sitting at about 7.16 cents, which is still pretty low throughout this whole range, but man, we're up 12%. It's nice. It's a nice day. I think we're up like 15% at the most on this pump here, but 7.16 cents now, 2 hours, 16 minutes left in the day. Kind of looks like we have an atom pattern forming, this little W shape here. I would expect that we progress and we go higher here. Let's look at the short-term stuff, and then we'll come back out to the daily time frame, okay? Looking at this here on the 1 hour time frame. Oh, cool. So a lot of this pump just happened in the last hour. That's nice. 15 minutes left in this 1 hour time frame. Let's see how it goes. Volume's coming in. That's a good look in itself. Looking at the indicators here, RSI looks great. Stochastics look productive. Looks like you might want to chill and come down, and that's okay. The MACD here, also looking very productive. Nice. I don't believe that you stop here. I very much do believe that you're going to continue to grow, and the pace is probably going to pick up. As much as it's nice to pump 12%, this is small gains compared to what's going to come over the coming days and weeks and months even. By the end of the month, I would expect that we're well above like 12 cents, maybe even 20 cents. Who knows, man? We could rip really hard by the end of the month. And the end of the month is only a week away. Like, genuinely, we could see some massive growth. If not above 20 cents, at least I think we'd be above 10 cents by the end of the month, okay? The 4 hour time frame, the MACD is crossing above the zero. This is perfect, again, signaling, in my opinion, that this move is only just beginning, right? It's only just getting started. The stochastics are in the overbought zone, same kind of thing. And the RSI just got overbought as well. All these things signaling that, in my opinion, the move's just getting started. We could dilly-dally for a second, but with this W pattern here, this like nice little W shape, maybe we consolidate for a little bit for a day or two. But then I would expect that we continue to rally going into next week, going into the end of the month. If we're looking at this as a potential Adam and Eve or Adam and Adam pattern or whatever it might be, the way that you'd measure this is you take the low to the high, you put this here, and that measure move would take us up to about, what is that, 12.5 cents. So 12.5 cents could be our target zone. We take a high to a low here. It's kind of in between the 1886 and 2272 area. I would think more likely we'd stop at 12 to 11.5 cents than 12.5 cents, or we'd more likely stop at 13.5 cents than 12.5 cents. So a little bit more than the measure move or a little bit less than the measure move. That would be the expectation that I have. I'm going with a little bit more. Just because I think we're in that kind of environment right now across the space, okay? But this is a good look. I think it's a really good look, and I really wouldn't be surprised at all if, by the end of the day right now, the 1 hour time frame makes me think that we might cool off a little bit, but the 4 hour makes me think that we're just getting started. We keep going. So regardless of what happens, I mean, we will keep going as the days progress, especially as we get closer to the end of this month. I really wouldn't be surprised in the least if we were, back up here at this area, maybe even breaking above these highs here, genuinely reaching for 20 cents. Probably not by the end of the month, but sometime in September for sure. If we're looking at this from an overall high to a low perspective, the projected target that I would have in mind would be something of about the 786, 886, right? You found resistance at the golden ratio twice. The next time you come here, you're probably not going to find resistance, or if you do, it'll be modest, and then go up to that 786, 886, which is all the way up at about 26 cents to 35 cents. Okay, you're at 7 cents now. So that target area from the current price will give you anything from a 3.6x to a 4.8x. Stop there for a little bit, maybe in September, and then progressing through the rest of the month, we should see this thing grow, I would think, to $1.40, maybe $3.30, something like that, going into the end of September or sometime in October, okay? That's my expectation at the moment. So, again, pit stop at what is that, 26 to 35 cents, pit stop there, and then continue to rally up above $1, maybe even as high as $3.30, but I'm thinking we'll probably see $1.13 to $2, something in that range, going over the next 4 to 6 weeks. TAI is looking pretty damn good. I'm wondering if there's any kind of bullish news going on with this. Maybe, maybe not. Wasn't there something? Hold on now. Wait. Let me check something real quick, you guys. Okay, I don't want to do that. Not on this video. With World Liberty, didn't they just get listed on Hyperliquid? Maybe it's the meme coin. Maybe it's not the actual one. I thought this was getting listed tomorrow. It's the 23rd. Thought it was getting listed on the 24th, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to. Let's see, hold on. While we're here, lockbox stays open. Auction September 1. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. We're talking about TAR's AI, though. Looking at the weekly time frame now, my friends. Looking at this, I would expect that we do progress higher. I want to look at TAI on its market cap. I want to see its market cap. TARS AI, $64 million. Okay, that's a very low market cap. $4 million is not a whole lot of volume, honestly, for this kind of move. So that's kind of disappointing. Again, maybe we get held up a little bit here, but I would expect that we do continue to rally. By the end of this cycle, this thing could really see, 100x from here would put you at about a $6.4 billion market cap. This thing's got multi-100x potential. If we were to get to a $20 billion market cap, that's about a 300x. You could absolutely see that, especially if the AI narrative kicks off the way that we all believe it's going to. If TARS is one of those front runners, one of those kind of leaders in the space, which I think it could, especially the more that you grow, the more attention that you attract. I think that it's got a good setup, and Solana doing well, coming up to see new all-time highs. That should also help with all Solana-based tokens, ecosystem tokens, do well as well. So 64 million, very low market cap. A lot of money to be made here. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I could see this thing being a top performer of the cycle. If we could do a 300x from here, that would imply then that TARS could see 21 bucks, more than that, $20 or more. Let's just see from a high to a low what that would do. I mean, yeah, your 2272, absolutely. Yeah, it's a very common area to top off for a cycle high. Absolutely it is. Could we go all the way up to 70 bucks? Yeah, but I think 10 to 70, that's probably your cycle ending stuff, and you're at 7 cents now. So a lot of growth potential, absolutely phenomenal. I don't have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said everything I need to say. So if you guys like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.